said a prayer for me. Never let me go. No matter what was lost, you always held me close. I know the years were hard. I know you lost your heart.
Okay, so today's topic: would you prefer a rich man who cheats or a poor man who is faithful?
Firstly, to be poor is a sin.
Poverty kills.
Poverty is a sin. For real.
And so,
How? It leads you to many bad things. It's because of poverty that people steal. It's because of poverty that people kill. So sorry, especially in Africa. It's because of poverty. We want to take over the riches of someone.
mm-hmm.
So,
Is it still sinning if you can't control it? You keep on trying and you're still stuck in poverty.
you cannot try and be stuck in one place.
You can.
No.
People try and they're stuck in one place.
Then they are doing it the wrong way.
But is it sin? Because the point is they're still stuck. Is it still sin? Just asking.
Terrible.
Wow. What am I answering? You or the question?
Whatever.
A rich
I
man.
know of a poor man who can really cheat. Yes, honey. So far as there's a man involved, honey, they all cheat. Whether rich, whether poor. A man can have a penny and still cheat. A man can still have millions and still cheat.
You can raise him up and he still cheats.
Honey, bless you.
You can truth.
So to be honest with you, to be poor and still... Guys, let me just finish what I want to say. Today with a poor man who is going to be faithful, we don't have that 100% assurance that he's going to continue being faithful.
Yeah.
What if he gets money along the line? The faithfulness ends there. He moves on, he upgrades. Not all men though. Some men will just upgrade their level and leave you behind. So let me be in the Ferrari, let me be in the penthouse and be crying. Other than being in a ghetto, still being cheated on and still cry.
No, but right now, specifically to the topic, don't.
Honey, they change along the way.
It does not say a man who's improving himself.
That is
It
why I
says
said
a
from the
poor man
beginning,
who is faithful.
eventually he will cheat. He's not going to die poor. So far as he has me, he's not going to die poor.
Okay, but the question is
assured that
no matter what, he's going to be rich. Like, you know the game.
Honey, you just heard what I told you. A man with a penny and a man with a million both cheat.
Yes, that is true. But now the question is saying
He's faithful.
He won't cheat.
They didn't say he won't cheat. They said he's faithful. Many poor people are sober and they are respectful and they are faithful because they don't have it. So they have to calm themselves down.
So which one
So
will
me,
you prefer?
instead of being in a penthouse and a Ferrari and crying,
and cry.
yes, being
Then
cheated
be
on
happy with someone who doesn't give you
everything.
Okay, let me
We're not talking about money, honey. It's not faithful. It's a relationship, not money,
Money is
not
right
materialistic.
There, it's right up there with oxygen, my girl.
Yes.
Wait, so the question is poverty, what?
Now it's poverty and then faithfulness.
It's poverty comes with faithfulness,
Yeah.
then richness is cheating.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with the rich one because I might be the one to cheat on the poor one.
Are you serious? Why? No. You must not add cheating to your, I don't know if it's schedule or schedule or whatever.
Portfolio.
That's my reason. That is my reason.
Why should you
You
say
feel like you
want to
cheat with
So
someone
let
who
her
can give you
explain.
more?
Because, how can I explain it?
She's got to
I feel as though you'd...
No, she can cheat with someone who gives her more.
No,
I feel.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel as though I can only hold on to a certain point. You know what I mean?
If
So I
there's no
wouldn't
man
exactly
from the man.
Yes, exactly. Like because guys are making me
Be
look like a bad person.
content.
But
It's what you want.
It's
but
what you want,
like
yeah.
I just would rather live a comfortable life. That's what I prefer. So
Okay.
I don't think I can stay with a person that's in poverty, guys. In
Yeah.
poverty.
In poverty, a poor man.
Okay, does it mean that the girl is also in poverty or
Honey, you're talking about the man.
Right now it's about
What
the
would
man.
you choose?
I think it would also, for me, it would also just depend on my financial status.
I think so.
Because I'm going to be a doctor. By God's grace, I'm
Yes,
going to be a
honey.
doctor.
Yes,
and
honey.
and I'm going to earn a lot of money.
Hold on, baby.
I prophesy.
You receive it in Jesus' name.
I guess.
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
No.
I'm not done.
Okay.
And so because of that, I feel like I can get a man that has nothing but works, even if the bacon is small, as long as it's there and he's loving. I'm just saying that it wouldn't be such a big problem as long as I'm earning. Not necessarily that that's what I'm running after.
Okay,
Okay?
let me ask you, based on what you say, right? Don't you think you're the one that's earning, the guy is clearly in poverty according to the situation? Don't you think it will start to weigh down on you to be the one that's carrying you and this
All the
other person?
expenses.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just
It definitely does have disadvantages, but that's why I'm saying that if I'm able to provide for school fees, for food, and he's a really, really, really good man, good sex, loves kids, treats my family with respect, like he's a genuinely good person, then I feel like I can.
How long can you hold on to
that's
that?
a
How
problem.
long can you accommodate that?
even
What if I'm capable? I'm capable. I'm earning a lot of
Honey,
money.
let's be real here.
Yeah.
Let's be
you,
real.
it will get
Let's
to a
be
point
real.
where you would
You start riding a Range
disrespecting
Rover
the
and your husband walks barefooted.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna buy him a car, you're gonna pay for the house rent.
Yes.
Honey, we're not saying poverty
will stop
is bad.
respecting the man
We're not
because
saying
he's like,
it's bad.
oh,
But
yeah.
for how long? Your family is gonna complain. You're supposed to look
men
after your
support
kids.
women for the rest of their lives.
That's
Why?
Thank you.
duty of a
Why?
man.
A man is a steward.
That's the duty
A
of a
man,
man.
God told man, I'm going to make you the steward of all this, my creation. He is responsible right from the generation. So do you get it? You, the woman, you're supposed to be the supporter, not the main tree. You're supposed to be the root to hold him up, not you being the stem.
Who told you that that's what you're supposed to do?
It's just life in it. Like,
We are being realistic here, woman. We are being realistic. Me, in particular, I can support you if you are supportive. We support each other. There can't be a situation where I pay my kids' school fees. I take care of the house bills. I buy foodstuffs. I take care of you, the man. I take care of my family, honey.
But the man can do that for you. Why can't you then say, I'm going to be a woman that does that for a man?
You can't be that
He
woman.
won't
You
cheat
can
on
be
you.
that
Let's
different.
stay on that scenario that he won't cheat on you.
Okay.
Let's not deviate and say that he will cheat you. Let's just stay on he won't cheat
You
on
think you're providing everything and he's still going to cheat on you? Hello.
No, the question right now is
That's what I'm
forget the
saying.
cheating.
Let's forget the
He's not
cheating.
going to
He's
cheat
going to
on
be
you.
faithful.
He's
So
going to be faithful.
For how long are
loving.
you going to endure that? For how long are you going to continue carrying that burden?
You are constantly getting money from a job. Let's say you have a job.
That's-
you are constantly
that's your
getting
I
opinion.
feel
money.
like that
What is the
situation
problem?
might work if you have like a ridiculous amount of money.
No,
But
it
if
would
money
not
that
work.
you
But
work
men
for-
guys,
carry
we are
women
women. We
sometimes
are
with
women.
salaries.
It will
Let's
end
not-
at a point
okay,
where
okay,
we'll
okay,
get
let's-
tired. Like you would totally disrespect this guy.
Why?
Like
That's because of a mentality that
it's
you
not
have.
mentality. It's not mentality.
It's reality.
Just imagine.
You are disrespecting him because you have been conditioned that the man is supposed to do that. And if he doesn't do that, he's less of a man. That's why you start to
He
to
himself
not
is going
respect
to feel at a point in time less of a man.
Less of a man.
We're taking care of
Because
him.
of conditioning.
No, it's not.
Because-
There is nothing like
because of
conditioning.
the society.
Honey,
Because
no,
the
Second
society
no.
class
tells
women,
us
it gets to
that
a point
a
where
man-
you can't keep on asking and asking and asking.
That is a
All
lazy
you do
woman.
is
That
ask.
is a lazy woman who keeps demanding from the husband all the time. But
But-
here lies the case. You are the woman. You are the woman,
But then-
and you are taking care of
Guys,
everything in the house,
can I just
including your
say-
family. How?
We also did not state that you, as a woman,
It's going to be
are-
rich or not.
You're going to be rich or not. You
I
are
created my own scenario, saying that
Yes.
I will be fine if that happens. So that's where the
So what
argument
if
started.
you are not
That's
going
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
a doctor?
Okay, now let's talk in general for women out there that are not
An
going
average
to be
woman,
doctors,
an average
an
woman.
average woman that is not going to be an engineer or whatever.
Yes.
Someone who needs to make it in life through
Struggle.
let me not.
A street vendor.
I'm not going to undermine other people's careers and say,
Yeah.
but I mean someone who's making
Less.
less.
Yeah.
You cannot afford to be
To support a whole other person.
a whole other
on your
person
Who's not doing anything?
who's not doing
Because my
anything.
mother has taken care of me throughout my school and everything. So fine, even if I should become a doctor, there is a way I'm going to pay her back. I'm taking care of her. I'm taking care of probably my junior brothers or whatever. I'm taking care of my kids. Everything at home. Come on, honey. It weighs you down.
Yeah.
You're going to get tired. It's not like you don't want to do it. You want to do it.
Yeah.
But it will get to a time you will get
Where you
tired.
will get tired.
It will get tired.
And
So
to
what
be-
if I'm not going to be a doctor? And I'm going to be probably a vendor? Or I'm going to be probably...
just say even business. Business is not always booming, guys.
True.
Okay.
Like
You get this guy and he's earning, let's say $30,000. Let's say
Remembering.
$3,000, just $3,000, and then something happens to him, like that impairs like his body functionality, and he can't work anything.
Okay.
I feel like that's different because
Yeah, totally
you know how she said you're there to support your person. That's why even initially, you know how a guy will support you and everything. A guy will provide. You're there to support. Like both of you do something. It's not like he's providing and then you're just laid back. It's from the previous point. Then I also feel like if something has happened, it's not like he's choosing to like.
He chose to be like that.
And then helping someone that can't help
Can't
themselves.
help
That's
themselves.
different. But usually, like in this scenario, I'm guessing that the poverty situation is there when the person can peacefully walk out and do something. I don't know, slash something. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm guessing in that situation, obviously, you will be willing to help.
Willing to help.
Yeah.
Even sometimes stress can come from your family, even your kids and everything. So even any little thing you do, maybe you just scream at him, or maybe accidentally, the man is going to feel because I'm less of a man,
Exactly.
because I don't gain as high as you do.
I do
So
feel
honey,
like
no, I don't want to be that.
True.
Let me be
And
cheated
do
on.
understand that.
let's look at life in the 21st
Yeah.
century. What can you do with money, and what can't you do with money? Like
Practically everything.
money makes the world go around now. Like had we been 2 generations ago,
All you need is
this
a car.
debate would have been pointless. It's not really all about the money. It's about the love and just. But now we live in a day and age.
And do not get me wrong, by me saying that statement, I
Yeah.
was not saying that I
You
am
disagree.
choosing.
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
was
I
choosing.
disagree.
I even created
Yeah.
a scenario where I said there is income coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we get you.
There is income coming.
But then, guys, can I just say?
But
I
do you
agree.
know that many rich men cheat? It's very common. You find it everywhere.
And they shit with all girls.
Because they are sponsors. They are called sponsors. That's what they do. So you're gonna be my husband, and you're gonna put me in a Range Rover and probably my big hospital and everything, and then you'll be going about helping people. Feel free. You're a charity. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
But just make sure you don't come back with sickness, syphilis, HIV. Don't come back home with that. I'm good. I'm going to educate you. We have condom using, baby. Use it. Because in this generation, you can't be assured that your husband has lots of money and probably he's just only cheating with one girl or two. No, he's going to do his multiple stuff. But you need to talk to him that, babe, you're supposed to use something called condom. Protect yourself. Because you go and come back and I'm going to be the one to suffer. Yes, darling.
For me, I think my biggest concern with a man that doesn't bring in the money isn't the fact that he's not bringing in the money.
Okay, so what's the
Because
concern?
my concern is the fact that because we already have this mentality that a man is supposed to provide in order to be bigger, then because he already thinks like that, he's going to feel
Create
like
problems.
yeah, he's going to feel like even if I am giving a really sound solution to anything, I'm trying to undermine him.
Yeah.
That's the only problem that I have because
Guys, to be honest, I think we do need to consider that. I feel like there's just more inner peace that comes with knowing that you are the only one, and that
that
you
shit.
are
Fuck that shit.
and that you're loved by someone, you know. Like, I really think it counts more at the end of the day, you know. I know it's very cliche, but the riches go, the money goes, as much as it's important now. But what counts to me, what I feel, what counts more than anything, is that deep love. And like, I feel like
So you are going to eat the love, smell the love, ride in the love.
The word
Riding.
Sorry for cutting you short. Sorry for cutting you short. Proceed.
You will slay in the love. You will slay.
Slaying isn't everything.
Yeah, but then when you feed your children
everything.
using that love.
Range Rover isn't everything. Over a man.
But you know what, yeah? They are big men, rich men. They have a lot of money, yeah? They will cheat on their wives, okay? They will cheat on their wives, and maybe their wives can even encourage it, but they will still not leave their wives.
Encourage of how?
Like, let me say there's a scenario, maybe the wife is sick, or she doesn't feel like having sex, and then she'll just say, okay, you go and get your calls, you get your surgeries, but the man will not leave her. The man will still, that rich man will still come back to her. Like, she will never be out of the picture, never. Never, ever, ever be out of the picture. So,
It's hardly, Lulu, it's hardly for you to see married men cheating and leaving their wives. Some women probably will be very nagging. They nag about everything. So when you start giving the man sleepless nights, every little thing you start arguing. Even if it's a relationship, he's still going to get tired and he's still going to cheat. But there should be no instance where you are supposed to advise him or just say, feel free and cheat because I'm tired. No, as you all said, men need to be pampered. So even if he's rich and he's still cheating and you are still playing your role as a wife or as a girlfriend, pampering him, doing all the necessities, definitely he's going to come back home and still know he has something precious back home.
That it shouldn't be encouraged.
We're talking about poor men being faithful. Honey, how is a poor man going to cheat? A rich man is cheating on the wife with a younger girl or a girl with more energy because probably he's not getting enough sex from the marriage or from the relationship.
Yeah,
He goes, the girl is probably going to be demanding for Peruvian hair, a car, a house, and all that. How is a poor man going to meet all those needs? He can't because he's poor. But if a rich man cheats, it's not going to be like it's a right thing, like it's a rightful thing for him to do. But here lies the case, he cheats. But it makes sense because he's still going to come back home and still respects the wife. So many rich men still cheat, still put their wives as their priority, even come to a place where his side chicks are and still give the wife the very, very, very big respect. It's only in scenarios whereby wives start nagging so much, start complaining of every little thing because of our menopause. That is when the men start going and like they don't even want to come back home because they don't want to come and meet the tigress back home. But here lies the case. A poor one is going to stay by you, do everything for you, be there for you, be your shoulder. Yet still he won't cheat. That is the difference. A rich man will still cheat and still find his way out.
You can never be guaranteed happiness in life, whether you go for someone who's poor or someone who's rich. Because you could go for someone who's poor and faithful, but that person beats you. Or you could go for a rich man that cheats on you and treats you like a queen and you never know. You know? So, but you have to keep on trying to chase happiness. Don't go into a relationship fully aware of the fact that you're going to be disrespected. You know,
Disrespected.
just
Sure.
always constantly chase after happiness. That's what I'm saying.
That's all.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because whatever you're doing in life, you're constantly trying to buy your happiness. The clothes that you're trying to buy, you're trying to buy your happiness. So why don't you just directly get it through, you know, simple things, instead of trying to skirt around, still trying to achieve. Yeah.